comfortable to exist in the space of hate. If there's anything I'm saying at all that makes sense, this is what you should take with you. Love will not come in the space of hate. So allow them to leave. Let it go. Release them so that you release your own love. If there's anything you're having difficulty understanding or making sense of, this is the one I would want you to really pay attention and hear. Love will not come into a space of hate. Where hate dwells, love will not be invited. Even if you speak it, it will not come. Where hate dwells, love will not exist in the same space. I can't say this enough. So when you create contradiction, confusion, understand, you are literally driving away love. Whilst you claim you want love, meanwhile you have hate residing in the space. Okay? Now, I have 7 points that I'm going to talk about as to how do you break away or how do you let go. I'll repeat. How do you let go? And I hear these people ask me, oh my gosh, you keep saying I should let go of that, but I love them so much and they don't want me, but I want them. I can't live without them. Here is what you do. Put this heading up. How do I break away from someone who does not want me? How do I break away from someone who does not love me and decides to walk away from me, decides to walk out of my life and tells me they don't want my love? How do I let go or break away? Here it is. Number 1. Okay? Number 1. Realize that you are loved and worthy of love. Number 2. Love yourself more than anything and anyone in this world. Let me repeat number 1, number 2 again. I think I read it too fast. Realize that you are loved and worthy of love. 2. Love yourself more than anything and anyone in this world. Number 3. Remind yourself that you deserve better and you have value. You deserve better and you have value. Number 4. Your value is not determined by the fact that someone or other people values you. Let me repeat number 4 again. Your value is not determined by the fact that someone or another person values you. Number 5. Do something that brings you joy, laughter. It will help you remember how to have fun without that person that walked out of your life or the person that decided they don't want you. Once again, number 5, do something that brings you joy and laughter. It will remind you and help you remember how to have fun without that person who didn't want you. Okay? The person that wanted to walk out of your life and decided they don't want the love that you're offering. Number 6, find meaning in what you do for humanity. Number 6 again, find meaning in what you do for humanity. Number 7, do something nice for others in your community. That is either volunteering, spending time at the daycare, going. This is the other really cool thing. Spending time at the daycare and reading stories for kids. You can go to any daycare and tell that you want to volunteer to come and read stories for kids. You'll be shocked how amazing that will make you feel. Or you go into a nursing home and decide to give of your time, helping in the kitchen, or just sitting with a senior citizen and reading a book to them. If you don't want to read and you want to sing for them, go there and sing. If you like to play the guitar, go there and play the guitar. You will find out how much more fulfilling that is for your heart and your mind than rather sitting around and moping that somebody that you love and you're giving them the love and they're throwing it in your face, deciding to walk out and deciding that they don't want it, they'll throw it away. But when you give up your time by volunteering and doing something good, it's amazing. And this will help you in the long run. Because you see, giving of yourself for others is always something that you give back to yourself. When you go out there and you do the volunteer work, whatever it is that you do, you go and sing at the nursing home, you play with children at the daycare by reading a book to them, story time, just doing something silly. You find so much peace and joy in that. And even though you're doing that for people, the laughter and the joy you get back and the peace, oh my gosh, you can't get that anywhere. But when you do that, it fills your heart. It makes your heart feel good. It literally makes that happy cup. You begin to feel how overflowing it is with love and joy that you gave. That's how you bounce back. That's how you get yourself to let go so that you can have your peaceful mind and the joy that you need, no matter what. You find that helps. Sometimes I run into people and they will ask me, how do I do this? And I say the same thing and they're like, what? And then one lady, she told me, oh, she wanted to do something but she didn't know. And I was like, go to the dog adoption center or a shelter. Play with the dogs. Talk to them. Entertain the dogs. Something as simple as that will help you. And these are all examples of things that you can do. If you go to the petting zoo, like where they have animals that kids come to pet, approach the people and say, I want to volunteer my time. You'll be amazed how much more fulfilled you feel and the joy you get back. And believe me, you will not spend time dwelling on the loss of that person that walked out of your life. They did you a favor. They freed you up and left the placeholder. They're not standing there as a placeholder, blocking you from the right person attracting to you. That's it. It's very important to have that joy and that freedom. And honestly, it's freeing. So here's the thing. Hopefully you put this through a test to figure it out yourself. And if it works for you, let me know. If it doesn't, let me know too. But so far, that's what I have tried in my own life. And I know that it works beautifully. But if it doesn't, let me hear it. I'll give you my email address. It's love, L-U-V, the number 4, give, live, I-L-I-V-E, at gmail.com. So love, 4, give, live, at gmail.com. Let me hear your comment. Let me hear what you think and understand from this talk today or the teaching today. If it helps you, fine. If it's not, let me know too. And we can talk about it. And honestly, I want to know what you're thinking and what you're dealing with. And if any of this stuff makes sense to you. Okay? My name is Sroda Aglago. And thank you for listening for Love, Forgive, Live podcast. It's been a pleasure. And one thing I want everybody to also walk away with is this. We don't have all the answers figured out. No matter who we are, we don't. We're all learning in this journey called life. And so if we have a knowledge about something, let's share. That's what I aim to do. I don't have all the answers. I'm learning as I go, just like everybody else. And so far, these are some of the things I have learned so far that have worked for me. But I'm still learning. So I'm not saying I'm an expert. I think in the earlier episodes, I usually say, I'm not an expert. Don't quote me as an expert. But I'm a learner, just like everybody else. And a teacher, like anybody else. We learn from each other. I teach, but I also learn from my other brothers and sisters, those of you who teach me. And I am grateful for learning in this game of life. And no matter what, as difficult as things are right now in our world, this is a global pandemic we are all facing. We will make it because the human race is resilient, and we will grow from this and come out stronger beings together and find out we are made of something even more powerful than we thought. And we can galvanize together and work towards the common goal to make sure we are all healed, we are all safe and happy. Thank you. I will see you or talk to you again next week. I hope you've enjoyed today's topic. Bye. Have a great week, everybody.